Hi guys, this is FFXV and welcome to Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition Chapter 4 playthrough. We're gonna get right into here. I'm just gonna let you guys know this is after I've already completed the chapter. I did lose a bit of video, and due to that I had to replay the chapter, so I just decided to do this playthrough as the one that you're gonna see. All the content's the same. I did exactly the same thing. It's just my characters are a little bit more leveled up. So this is a pretty fun chapter. We're getting Ramu and trying to get the Regalia back. She's been taken by the Empire, and we're gonna go at the end to the base to get her back. But first we must go and find Ramu and hit the three crystals.
Issued the following statement regarding the Imperial blockades across the region.
We believe the insurgents behind the Citadel attack have taken refuge in Disguise. The blockades shall help us root out the criminals. I realize the inconvenience imposed upon the citizenry, but we must each do our part for the good of all.
The High Commander also stressed the Imperial Army would continue its recovery efforts in the Crown City. The frequent quakes which rocked the Disguise and Clean regions in recent days have finally quieted. In response, the Empire provided the following comment.
The cause of the tremors was the Archean, who had awakened in a fit of rage. The Imperial Army took swift action and laid the unruly giant to rest, thus averting disaster.
Eyewitness reports confirmed.
He really was only unruly because you guys attacked him. Ah, the Chocobo Ranch. I wish I could do more here.
I mean, shouldn't the car have turned up by now?
There is 4 little cactar
around the local garages before we despair.
figurines. I can only find 3 out of 4, so it's kind of annoying.
Then maybe we could ask Arden to help us out again, right?
The Imperial Chancellor.
He represents a problem, not a solution.
So where does that leave us?
Stranded, awaiting word from Hammerhead.
In the meantime, we'll have to hoof it.
Look, it's Umbra.
Someone's sending us a message.
What do we do?
Umbra's so cute. I wish the dogs had more part though, because I wonder how much we're gonna see Umbra in the later story chapters. I'm really only in chapter 6 right now, so Lady Lunafreya is still with us. Gentiana is awesome. It's Gentiana.
O King of the Storm.
I'm sorry, that's the way I'm gonna say her name. I'm so used to it.
By the Storm Sender's blessing, will the path to the stone be opened? The Oracle goes hence in her king's name.
Luna. Where is she now?
The Eye of the Storm. When the covenant is forged, the Oracle and Ring shall await their king at the walls of water. Stray not from the path.
She's a messenger. A spirit. Faithful to the Oracle.
For real?
We're going beyond real now, pal.
Still getting used to them not moving their mouths when they're talking. It's getting a little bit easier now, but still weird. Now, they don't give you a choice here like they do in the game, which is quite interesting. So, I guess they want you to pick the option that they force you to in this one. I received the blessing. Thank you, Luna.
Let Luna know I'm okay, and she won't have to wait much longer. We'll be together soon.
The crystal was gifted to mankind, that we might know lasting prosperity.
If the crystal belongs to everyone, how come only Lucis gets to use it?
The kings of Lucis do not simply use the crystal, they also protect it.
Wait, so my dad's guarding it?
Yes,
I had no idea.
to crown the King of Light is the calling of the crystal, and keeping the crystal safe until that day falls to the line of Lucis.
I'm the chosen.
Yes, only the true king, anointed by the crystal, can purge our star of its scourge.
You really think I can do that?
As Oracle, I will see to it.
Her ears look a little
To aid the
weird.
king is the Oracle's calling.
Sorry, that's all I can see is her ears.
I guess I can do it. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Otherwise, her chibi model's quite cute. But her ears, man, what is up with that?
Alone, this voice is heard. To follow the words is to follow the chosen path. Bridging heaven and earth it strikes, the storm's ephemeral yet eternal light. To the light must go the king.
Lady Lunafreya has done well to keep the ring from falling into enemy hands.
All we need to do is hit Altisha.
That entails passage aboard a ship. Kayam may serve us now as it did them then.
The hidden harbor. Just my work. I'll have Iris set it up.
So, in the meantime,
We head into the storm.
another day, another deity.
So there's a few things you could do here at the Chocobo Ranch. Of course, there's usually a map in
A
every
map that points to paper scraps.
Let's see where it takes us.
location that you kind of stop at before you go towards the storyline of the chapter. If you hit your little new map thing on the left-hand side, you'll see where to dig. I'm a little familiar of the spots here. It's just finding that sweet spot that has the red item in it. And then that will get that first map item. Now, this is the dig map. There is a location map as well that you saw when I was in Lestalem. I
What's
prefer
next?
the digging map
Another scrap?
better than the location map. It just seems a little bit more satisfying to me, but these chocobo chicks sound so cute. Just sitting there whining. Plus, digging up more than just the item on the map, you can sell those items for more money in the game. So that's another reason why I like the digging map more than the location map, is you can at least harvest a whole bunch of different items rather than just the item you're looking for. And sometimes it's hard to get that sweet spot. I get it eventually here.
Nothing doing.
These chicks, the sounds of the chicks remind me of Final Fantasy 13.
Some
There
kind
it
of
is.
weird game.
Got her. Next part is just on the other side of this silo where those bales of hay are. And see, there's a cactuar statue. If you just tap on the cactuar statue, you will gather it.
Nothing doing.
Whoa! Check this out!
It's not very heavy experience, but it's still extra experience that you can gather, and it's pretty easy. Now here's the cosmology. In the distant past, Bahamut the Draconian descended to the mortal realm and graced the people of Tenebrae. From among them, he handpicked a piteous maiden and bestowed upon her the power of the stars and his trident. Using these gifts for the good of all, she became the first oracle, she who joins heaven and earth. Some interesting backstory there in the cosmogony. You can find these throughout the different rest stops as well, which is good. I'm glad they brought that lore and more into the pocket edition here, because I know they couldn't bring too much. And as you can see, Prompto's taking a picture of all angles of Noctis holding a chocobo and had to get that butt shot in there too. Now some of these cactuar statues
Howdy,
are hiding,
partners.
so you want to look
Y'all
for the
come
little
to make
globe.
some feathered friends?
So I know where 3 are, but I just cannot find that 4th statue. So if anybody knows where the 4th statue is, please leave a comment below and I'll replay the chapter to get. I want to eventually play them all and get all the cactuars. There's got to be a reason to get all the cactuar statues. I've also noticed if you bring up your map, you're gonna see where the food items are to gather to get the food buff at the end of the chapter. It took me 2 chapters to figure that out, and I know that's pretty sad, but now that I got it figured out, please do gather your items so that you can get a good meal from Ignis and then get the buffs before the next
if
chapter.
only they lower the rent-a-bird rates.
You know, the taste of Gizzlegreens isn't for everyone.
Definitely not for me.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a
Got
new
my hair in
recipe.
there.
I could taste test for you.
Thick and juicy steak. That's making me hungry. Those baby chocobos are too cute. I'm thinking, well, couldn't the statue be over here somewhere in that pen? But you can't even get in the pen there. So I'm just gonna look around for a little bit here, but I will eventually give up and continue on here.
You know, the taste of Gizzlegreens isn't for everyone.
Actually, the back of his head does look like a chocobo butt.
Ain't nothing more soothing than spending all day with the birds.
I want to ride my chocobo all day. Can't get it out of my head.
No, for the life of me, I cannot find this other statue. But there's a black chocobo here. He's too cute.
Oh, hey there. Nice to meet you.
She's adorable. Hard to believe she'll end up growing so big.
And steal Iggy's glasses.
How come that lady's helping you out anyway?
Gentiana?
Yeah, is she like your fairy godmother or something?
I think she's more a messenger of the gods.
Whoa.
See, I don't get it. I checked every square inch of this place. So, like I said, guys, if anybody knows where that fourth statue is,
not
please
mortal,
leave me
then
a
she doesn't
comment.
ever grow older?
Yeah.
To be forever young.
And moolah, that's the way to make some money. Selling those items. I use a lot of potion when I'm playing this, so make sure you do gather enough of the shinies. You're not going to make money any other way. There's no hunts, there's nothing. So the only way you can make money is gathering items that I found so far. I've got to say, for a mobile app game, this is very, very impressive, and it might be one of the only few ones that I will go back and play again. So, kudos, Square. Kudos.
Now, where did that car of ours drive off to?
We better find her before we set sail.
Can't leave the old girl behind.
Indeed.
Get the puppies. Get them. I didn't notice that before, but there's a little blood splatter there. That's kind of cool. There is some enemies you can just walk past that you don't have to fight. I don't know if that comes with the higher level that your characters are, that it's almost like a hate meter or an aggro meter isn't tripped with them because, you know, you're too strong for them. So that little post there, left it up a little bit for you guys to read, but I think it's talking about the monsters and stuff within the area. Got our second food item. Those dinosaur thingies are pretty loud. I wish they could just... I know people are gonna cringe, but why isn't there any fishing in this game? Even if it's just tap fishing. And Noctis isn't even talking about fishing. He's obsessed with it. Could have put a line there saying, Oh man, I wish I had some time to do a spot of fishing, but we gotta go get the car or something, you know what I mean? So I do find that a switch technique works really good for me when I'm fighting, using my regular sword, hitting a few hits, and then doing a combo strike with my broadsword. I don't know, I kind of like that rotation that I've got going on here for fighting the bad guys. I'm still looking for that cactar statue. I doubt it's out here.
Right?
And this glitching with the sound.
She pasted in a little nature stamp.
Square, please do
She's
a patch
opted
update
for
that fixes your
simpler modes of
voiceovers
communication
from
to indulge
glitching
our
like
indolent
that.
prince.
She usually sends pictures and flowers. I send out stickers and stuff.
Seems like you two have some really good conversations.
Also, I'm still having that weird glitching where the voices will turn a different language for a period of the time in the battle and then go back to English. It's the oddest thing ever. Cake, baby.
Be done.
Actually, I don't know if I've heard that yet in the game. Or the Pocket Edition.
Thanks for not to face me.
Have not been able to summon Titan yet.
Pathetic.
So I'm wondering how the summon mechanics are really going to work. Yeah, we summon Ramu here after we get him, but it's kind of like a forced summon. So I'm not too sure on the trigger mechanism for the summons yet. Hopefully when we keep playing on, I'll get the gist of it.
That's all she wrote.
Free items, yay!
How come that lady's helping you out anyway?
Gentiana?
Yeah, is she like your very god?
Do it! Any last words?
Yeah, watch out for the tongue in that guy.
Gladio.
All right, we're done here.
So you can't go over to the left there yet. You have to go to the right entrance to get to the second Ramu crystal. Or ground structure, rock, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a crystal. See, some of the enemies you could just walk right past. They will not engage you. So I'm like, let's just keep going. It will not let me. What's going on? Oh, right, because I gotta go up. There it is.
The young prince is recovering well.
Who?
Gentiana, a messenger. The prince has read of our kind?
Oh, I tried to, but I only know what Luna told me.
Lady Luna Freya.
Yeah, Luna Luna.
It is heartening to see the future king and the Oracle enjoy such familiarity. The fate of our world may depend on it.
It's nice that they have these little drawbacks to Noctis when he was younger, and the interactions between him and Luna Freya and Gentiana. I'm glad they had included that in the Pocket Edition.
I remember back in Tenebrae with Gentiana.
The revelation of the Storm Sender awaits the king. Hurry hence to the eye of the storm. Foreign hordes fear the true king's ascension. The fearful seek to seal the path of what must come.
What is it? Another headache?
I heard her. Gentiana.
Divine voices in your head again?
Hopefully it won't amount to the same headache it did with the Archean.
Oh, the rhinestones. There we go. Even the game's correcting me on my aesthetics for it. I have to remember that rhinestones. Well, crystal's kind of a
Revelation is the
stone.
power of the six manifest.
Hang on! That was out of control. Cut!
She went to see him, the Storm Sender.
You always come through.
These spider ladies are crazy. They keep pooping out extra babies.
That's me, I guess? One shot! Right here!
Yeah, get out of those AoEs. They'll shock you and then you can't do much. Yeah, she's almost dead. We're good.
We're done here.
I love how it still sounds like I'm walking in water when I'm not.
All right.
The little glitches that this game does are hilarious. Oh, I so badly wanted to kill this Iron Giant, but they won't let me. And it's not like you really see the Iron Giant much during the night time in this game.
We're sorely overmatched, Noct. Let us retreat.
No, Iggy, I want to fight. Here, again, with the sound. It's so annoying to play this, and when that happens, I'm trying to correct the audio for you guys.
The demons will be coming out any minute.
The only way that I found that that's correcting this audio issue is I have to slide down on my phone to open up my sub menu.
Take me out, Coach.
And that's why you see the pause screen every once in a while.
Oh, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
Yes, the food in this game still does look delicious, even though it's kind of chibi.
Good morning, fellas. Nailed it!
Yeah, those frogs are something else. Their tongues get a good range on them.
Nice one, Procto.
Some areas get really bad for that audio issue. Even when I'm not recording, I have found that the audio
Within
issue
the walls of
occurs.
water, the oracle awaits the coming of the king. Do not delay.
And magic, boom!
Whole lot of land out
The
there.
magic in this is
We could cover it
awesome.
quickly
I
with
don't.
some chocobos.
I love using
would
it.
sure beat the hell out of walking.
Again, gather as many shinies as possible. That is your money source. It should be the third one here. Sweet. Is the third one or the second one? No, this is the second one. The third one is in the dungeon. Getting a little ahead of myself here.
O king, journey to Fosha, the eastern. The seal has been lifted. Deep within the heart of rock lies the runestone, the portal to power. No other can be allowed to find it.
The last one's in the cave.
Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Finally, time to meet with the Storm Sender.
You'd look your best.
Sorry about the audio patches, guys. It's just sometimes, like I said, it's gotta nip that jittering sound in the bud, and it causes those little delays in the audio. Okay, so guys, again, get the guys with the flags because they're gonna call more bad guys. Look at them. Look at them being all cheeky and calling more soldiers.
I'll just follow your lead.
Don't let me down.
You can't handle it!
To your knees!
Chocobo! They're so cute. In their chibi form.
Let's go.
A little creepy with a huge eye, though. So don't forget to use your AP, guys, for your ascension tree. I've been doing that off camera here. Just because, you know, it's always fun to watch somebody pick the stats they want to use.
First Titan, now Rama. Chasing down deities is hard work.
Think how Lady Lunafreya must feel.
If the strain of the rites is as Gentiana suggested, I fear she's far worse off than we are.
But did Gentiana really depict what Lady Lunafreya is going
must
through
feel
with these
good.
rights? Like,
Not! You
not
gotta try
in my
this.
opinion.
they're
I don't
idea.
think so. We don't fully understand the toll that Lady Lunafreya is taking by
After
waking up
Rama, we
the
go see
gods
Leviathan,
and making this
right?
covenant with them for the
Indeed.
king.
I dare say Lady Lunafreya seeks the Hydrian as we speak.
Which means another rite, and a heavier burden. Hope she can hold up. Now, where did that car of ours drive off to?
We better find her before we set sail.
Can't leave the old girl behind.
Indeed.
Yep, gotta get that regalia, even though it's useless in the latter half of the game until chapter 14 in the real game. Or is it? Yeah, when we drive into
Umbra's
Insomnia.
the only one making deliveries. Wonder what Prina's up to.
Haven't seen her.
Probably because she's traveling around with her owner.
You know, I really miss that dog.
And for someone who hasn't played the game and doesn't know what Prina looks like, it would be hard for them to associate someone or something to what
Leaving Insomnia
Prompto was
eye-opening?
saying there.
This is mind-blowing.
They could have had like a flashback with Prina in it.
Come on, pick up.
No luck?
Probably got her phone on silent.
Where's the cell phone towers in this world? I work for a telecommunication company. There's no way they wouldn't be in a dead zone all the time with these woods and hills.
Could definitely use a hand from his ancestors.
They should be like, damn it, I've got no cell phone service.
Forgiving. Let us not keep the Fulgurian waiting.
Thanks for the ride.
Here we are. Fosha Hollow.
Fasha.
What waits inside?
Stay sharp.
Always.
The Trial of Ramu. Okay, I'm just saving and redoing a new part here because it was a good spot to go and do something
you guys
with.
Better take this one.
Ye olde bats. This is the one with the Naga. She's really creepy. One thing I wish is that you could house more than one magic type at a time. Like, at least house
Tight
3.
squeeze.
Huh. Maybe for you. Pretty easy for me, though. On second thought, maybe not.
Like, seriously, I'm not cutting them off there. They just cut themselves off. Boom, Blizzaria.
No use.
I should have kept the magic though, so when you guys come in, don't use your magic on that horde. Wait for this horde.
Hold on a sec.
Seriously?
I hate these things.
If only they knew what they
Let
really
me give
were.
the orders this time.
Just keep it short.
And simple.
Attack! Be done with this round.
That's how it's done. Ignis, instructions. Got to respect Gladio.
Oh, I cut off the victory fanfare. How rude. The map here is pretty long, like considering how much the previous dungeon you had to explore. You could explore a lot here.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
How come that lady's helping you out anyway.
Gentiana?
Yeah, does she think you're fairy godmother?
Commencing strategy.
Guys, wait! What?
Yes, that's it, Prompto. Just go run off by yourself. That's safe.
Prompto! What happened?
The dude ran off by himself. That's one thing you never do. You never separate from the party. So I'm just looking for stuff, seeing if I missed any shinies or anything here. Doesn't look like I missed anything. Guess we'll go and save Prompto.
That ought to be worth some spare change.
Easy as they come. All right, we're done here.
Worth its weight in gil.
So gil is the common money. I wonder what the money duration was in Insomnia. Why Insomnia had its own circuit of money. Like, it just doesn't make sense as why it would be different from the kingdom. Like, I know maybe Niflheim's money was gil and Insomnia's original currency was something else, and then Insomnia kept its original currency, and when Niflheim took over the surrounding regions of Duscae, and that they changed it to gil, maybe? Because Insomnia was really the only last part of its original kingdom that they got to keep.
The power of the gods in the palm of your hands.
Never dreamt I'd see lore come to life before my very eyes.
Leaving Insomnia was eye-opening, but this is mind-blowing. Anyone else feel like stopping back home?
Not before we take back what's ours.
All right, now that's what I like to hear.
It's not merely taking back, it's payback as well.
Here we go. Here's the Naga.
I told you! There she is! That's her! Do something, Noct!
Don't ask me, do it yourself.
My baby. Where?
Nope, can't help you.
Do you? Oh, you. Oh, sorry, that was really hard to read because I've got like this tiny little screen I'm looking at while I'm recording my voice here. You guys can read it. There you go. Okay, so the ground AoE that she's got going on here is poison. If you're low level, do not stand in it. It will continually damage you. For me, I don't care.
Nothing personal.
I used my armature weapon to begin with, or my armature move, not my armature weapon. And she's not too hard. She usually does the same mechanics. She'll hit you a few times, and then she'll do the ground AoE. She'll go underneath the ground for a little bit. Now, what's really interesting is you can still do damage to her when she's under the ground. So, if you don't mind standing in the potion and healing yourself... Did I say potion? I mean poison. If you don't mind standing in the poison, you can still damage her even though she's not on the field. As you can see, she goes down pretty easily. And she's still worried about her baby. it's interesting because there's no history on the Naga. There's no
That's the last
backstory
one
on
she
her.
talking
Was she
about?
once a human that the Empire
You're up, Noct.
transformed into a demon, and she maybe was pregnant or had a small child at the time that the Empire took to become a empty soldier? Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. That we know the history of some of these monsters. We know the history of the MTs. And if you don't, I'm sorry, there's a bit of a spoiler there for you. But you wouldn't be playing this without wanting to know some bit of the history, right? And they just don't, even in the main game, they don't put it in there for that poor Naga.
This is it. The power.
I expected more fire and brimstone.
Some gods are friendlier than others, I guess.
But not all of them. Poor Luna.
Perhaps you'd better console her in person.
Just a boat ride away.
Console her.
Lose that scowl along the way.
Will do.
I still think that Noctis and Luna should have had some sort of date or met up in Altisha for a few minutes, other than just staring at each other through her announcement that she was making. That's the closest those two get, besides the fact when she, spoiler, gets killed and he and she are holding each other. Like, come on. They needed at least one romantic day. One.
Yeah?
Give us that square.
About your car.
Yeah?
Well, I found her, but she's at a base.
Oh.
Now, I can handle garage folk, no problem. But sweet talking the Empire? That'll take some doing.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
We'll figure it out.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up. Later.
Who was that?
Cindy.
What? You can't talk to her like that.
Yeah, I can. I just did.
And did she have any choice words for you?
Yeah. The Regalia's at an Imperial base.
Oh boy.
Guess that just leaves one question.
When do we retrieve her?
I'd say now.
This is nothing more than conjecture, but I suspect that ship was due to arrive far earlier. The thunder and lightning must have slowed it down. There's a chance they intend to transport the Regalia back to Niflheim.
Why would they even want the Regalia? They're just hindering us. That's about it. It's not like the car's got any special powers. Until Cindy gets her hands on it and she mods the crap out of it.
Easy now.
See you, Slowpoke!
I'm going on ahead.
Better keep up.
Get run over by a car. Dang it. And you can't even stop them from running. Like, you have no control of the chocobos. All you can do is do the jump mechanic. So you can't even go exploring on your chocobo.
Here we go again.
Going out of her way to help us these past couple days. I'm sure she's had better things to do.
All for a lost cause. Now I feel bad for turning down the courtesy car.
A courtesy car's no regalia.
Would have felt like cheating.
How?
Besides,
It's a
Cindy's
car.
big girl.
So,
It just doesn't make any
think she'll
sense.
call
They
again
just want to
soon?
hinder
Soon,
you
huh?
from being able to travel
Not soon
far
enough for you,
and
lover
use
boy.
the chocobos. That's all Prompto wanted. He didn't want you taking the courtesy car because he wanted to ride his chocobos. Chocobos! Although I do like the saddles that they have on those chocobos.
So
They're
Noct,
quite nice.
right now you're still gathering your powers, but what do you do once you've found them all?
The calling is only a set of guiding principles.
Well, hopefully it'll guide him into taking down the Empire once and for all.
Yeah, like the sound of that.
What the hell? I can't get a hold of her.
Iris?
She call you?
No messages.
Something's happening. Foreshadowing. I do find that these chocobo rides are just slightly too long.
Your ancestors have
but
our
they do
backs
have to
and
have
the
some
gods are on our
exposition,
side.
so
How
might as
cool
well
is
do it
that?
during this.
Very, when you put it that way.
Empire'll get what's coming to them.
Certainly doesn't seem as unlikely as it once did.
What is the king's calling exactly?
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness.
Darkness seems awfully vague.
Be interesting to see where the
Still can't
season
get
2
through.
pass is
Perhaps
going
she's
to go.
unable
I
to
can't wait
answer,
till
But I
episode
told her to
Arden.
be
I'd
ready
really
and pick
like
up
some
when I call.
more history
hope she's
on
alright.
the summons and him and where they fell out and how Arden became very resentful.
Nice riding with you.
Aw, thanks,
And
buddy.
then the Star
We'll meet
Scourge
again.
took over.
Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, a porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
The chocobos are super loud. Hey guys, we're still here. Work? Okay, so there's a campsite you have to come to here to initiate the battle in the fortress. Chocobo's just hanging out with Iggy. Let's do some cooking. Just don't cook me. I would like some of that yummy food, please. Work? Vegetable melody stew.
Dude, oh, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
Considering there was a chocobo right there, you could have added some meat to your dish. I'm just saying, tastes like chicken.
So, any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed, but if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
And until then?
We learn all we can about the base's design, and attempt to narrow down the Regalia's location. I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
Sounds good, Specs.
All right, we're gonna get our wheels back.
Our goal is the Regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison.
Oh, but
Avoid
that's
detection
exactly
at all
what I want to
costs.
do.
In and out before it gets light, then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome.
You know, that will never happen. We'll always complete our tasks. You're so funny, Iggy. And I really do like the infiltration part here. Just warp striking all the bad guys. It's
Together on
super
my signal.
enjoyable.
Until then,
and very
hold
satisfying.
position. 3, 2, 1, now!
And you are on a time limit to warp strike them
Right.
all, which is
Not
good.
bad. Might still be hope for
Because
you.
then you'll be detected if you wait too long. So there is a sense of urgency with it.
Stop.
What?
Searchlights. We're clear. Tread warily.
All right. Hey.
Take cover.
It's gone.
Magitech armor.
Don't want to mess with one of those.
We shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows.
Right.
So they're cheeky here. They put a shiny right in the searchlight's way. So what you want to do is just wait for the searchlight to go. It doesn't matter if your other party members go in it. They won't get detected. Grab the shiny and
Shit,
go.
this thing.
Now this is the fun part. Get him. Nice and smooth and very stealthy. There's some boxes over here. You can come back for them later. You could get them now.
Nice.
That's all she wrote.
That's how it's done.
Oh yeah, like a boss.
You know it. Thanks, Prompto.
There's the old girl.
She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
What have we here?
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path for the regalia.
Strike hard and fast.
Get him.
Right. That's the way I
These
like
guys
it.
aren't really hard. Just get out of his
Take
foot
out the
stomping and
trash.
you should be okay. Now, there is a bit of a glitch with trying to get your items to listen to you, but I've got to figure out how to sort them so that the high potion's at the top, because it's the most used one that I find when I'm fighting.
So, you're up. Okay. Ignis,
On your mark,
instructions.
Noct.
Gotcha.
There's not so much of that parry guard mechanic in this fight, and I don't know why it doesn't seem to come as much as it did when it was trying to teach you how to do it. If you're gonna teach us a mechanic, at least keep it consistent in the battles. As you can see, a lot of potions.
Good looking out.
Well, well.
Not bad, Gladio.
Stay sharp. It isn't over yet.
One it went. Fight more. One less.
Trying to scratch up my car, Cindy will be involved. Try to warp strike them when they're glowing purple there. I'm really bad at it. Looks like we beat the huge Magitech armor. It's just these Magitech soldiers now, and they keep coming. They'll keep coming until you summon Ramu.
Your time is come.
Oh no, that's the next battle. Sorry guys. Pretty sure he forces a summon
We'll
here
take out the
somewhere.
generator
Right,
and all
the
enemies in
generator.
the area.
No more stealth?
Our cover's blown. Go to town.
Yes, sir.
The entire base is fair game. Hold nothing back. The havoc keeps the enemy off balance.
It's kind of contradictive, isn't it? Because Ignis was like, we have to be all stealthy. We can't have our presence being known. If our presence gets blown, we'll have to come back later and find another way. But now it's like, screw it, let's just kill everything and get going here.
Let's
Show
clean this
you what
up
I can
quick.
really do.
Yeah. Don't fall behind, Noct.
Well, well.
You're mine.
Don't do
Mega
anything
potion,
right. Now
nice.
then, to wipe out the rest of the garrison.
The fun part. Let's go to town.
Now this is the main fight. I forgot about this guy. Chainsaw dude. He's got a bit of an AoE. It's in his slapping mechanism, so if you get out of the way, because that can do a bit of damage. Come prepared for the fights, guys. Get a lot of potions. Have them ready. And here comes Ramu. He's just now, where's the rest of my party? Are they just gonna get fried? How come he only grabs me? Grab the rest of the guys. Don't hurt them. Very good. His Exion's on his staff. I would have liked to seen that. The boys are safe.
This
Yay.
is the might of the six.
Dude, that was hardcore!
And it did the trick. The place is dead.
Rest in pieces. Come on, let's grab the regalia and split.
Piece of cake, huh?
This
there it
part
is. Cake, baby.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Ooh, I missed those boxes. Oh well. They just got shinies in them. We're all good. Like, literally, get everything you can, guys, because the only way to get back to this area is to play the whole chapter all over again. And trust me, once you're in a chapter, even if you go back to the main menu, they force you to finish the chapter you're on. You can't just quit halfway through, go back to the main menu, and choose another chapter. So far, I have not been able to get that to work.
Guys?
Ravis looks
Long has it
awesome.
been, Noctis.
Ravis.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
Not good.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an Imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I do not serve, I command! The king's sworn shield.
You better believe it.
A weak shield protects naught.
Radio! Hey! Wanna go? Let's do it.
Should the chosen fall, that too is fate.
I'd say that's far enough. A hand, Highness.
Not from you.
Oh, but I'm here to help.
And how is that?
For his own
By
agenda.
taking the army away.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas.
That's not true.
Just so happens we have business of our own with the tutelary deity, don't we? Fare thee well, your majesty. And safe travels.
Yes, Puppet Master.
You guys know that guy?
Ravis Nox Fleuret, first son of Tenebrae, and elder brother to Lady Luna Freya.
No, Gladdy.
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayem. The Empire came while you were gone. None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then... Poor Jared.
What do you mean? What happened to Jared?
There was nothing we could do!
The dubbing here is just a little much. It sounds like there's two kids crying.
It's not right. We should have been here.
It's still very sad, though.
I couldn't stop them.
But I won't let the Empire get away with it. They'll pay for what they've done. I promise.
I believe in you, Prince Noctis.
I'm taking Talcott. And we're going to Kayem. We can't just stay here and do nothing.
I understand.
Just a rehash, Jared is Talcott's grandpa, and he got killed by the Empire. So there you guys go. That's chapter 4. I will be working on chapter 5 here to get to the channel soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please put a like below. Leave me a comment. How are you guys liking the Pocket Edition? You can find me at Twitter at FFAN_16. I also have a Discord channel if you wish to join and chat with me and my fellow watchers and friends. And as always, guys, happy gaming.